Hi, my loves. I'm Julia, and today's class is Pilates for glutes. All you'll need is your perfect little body, so meet me on the mat. Beginning today in child's pose, knees together, arms hugging the knees, and gentle sway side to side. Just waking up those hips. Should feel really nice. Next, inhale, let's extend the arms forward and widen up those knees as wide as the mat. We take a big breath in, exhale to release down. Inhale, fingertips walk over to the left. Exhale, we release, getting into that left hip flexor. Inhale all the way through center and over to the right. Exhale, release deep into the right hip flexor. Next inhale takes us back through center. Weight shifts forward, tabletop. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, soft bend in the elbows. Inhale, tail back, heart opens. Exhale, tail tucks, chin to chest. Moving through a couple more rounds of cat-cow, nice and flowy. Let your breath guide the way. Inhale, we expand, and exhale, we contract. And after your next round, we're meeting in a nice neutral tabletop with an exhale. Inhale, right fingertips reach up, up, up to the sky. Exhale, they ground down. Inhale, left fingertips raise. We stretch, stretch. Exhale, release to tabletop. Inhale, right fingertips reach. This time we add a little pulse. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, left. We reach, pulse. Exhale to lower. Tucking those toes, walking hands forward, one hand width. Hips to sky, down dog. Let's start by walking it out right away. Deep bend in one knee and then the other. Really getting into those hamstrings, those calves. Let's exhale, deep bend in both knees. Inhale, weight shifts forward to plank. Exhale, we bend, down dog, and plank. For 3. See if you can bend those knees a little bit more. Inhale to plank, nice and strong. For 2. Legs are nice and strong. Belly button lifts up to that spine, activating the core. And 1. Meeting in down dog. Let's turn those toes out. Heels stay together. And we're going to repeat. Deep bend in the knees. Weight shifts forward, plank. Nice deep bend. See if the bum can kiss the heels as we bend. And our neck is in line with the spine, just looking towards the top of the mat. For 2, warming up the whole body. We got this, you guys. And 1. Feel free to walk it out a little bit more and then knees lower to the mat, tabletop, coming into our glutes. Right leg extends, toes pointed. We lift with control, flex that foot, point those toes and softly lower. We lift, 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 press. Feel like you're pressing a wall away from you. And lower. We want the hips to be nice and square here so that right hip is tracking down in line with the left. And we have a soft bend in those elbows. Belly button lifts up towards the spine, keeping the core active. We're really lifting with that right glute. We have a few more. Lift, lift, lift. We press, point those toes. And lower. Lift, lift, lift. Press, point, and lower. Last 2, we're moving nice and slow. Feel like you're moving through honey. And last 1. Good work, everybody. Let's lift that leg once more. We flex the foot, knee bends, and we extend. We're just moving through this motion. Bend and extend. For 8. And 7. Let's remember all those cues. So nice, strong leg. We're really pressing away, activating that right glute. Right hip draws down. We have about 5 more. Navel lifts towards the spine. For 3, we got this. If your glute is starting to fire up, I promise you mine was too. And 1. Knee taps down and presses up towards the sky. For 9. If you want an extra little challenge, just hover that knee above the earth. We lower and we lift, stamping up towards the sky. For 6. We got this, you guys. And 5. Really getting into those glutes. For 3, moving nice and flowy, nice and continuously. Final lift, we pulse for 10. 9. Really flex that foot. 7. 6. A little bit higher. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Knee lowers. We lower onto that left forearm, coming nice and light onto the right fingertips, and extend the right leg out. Hips are open. We lift, 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 and lower, lower, lower. We have 9. As the leg lifts, you guys, it extends, it grows longer and lower. For 8, we lift, point that toe, and lower. For 7, moving with control. Feel like you're moving almost in slow motion. We have 6. Let's really focus on externally rotating that hip. We have 5. We're halfway there. I'm going to swivel around so you can see me from the front. You guys keep going. We have 3. Leg is strong. Leg is straight. That glute is active. For 2. Last 1. Beautiful. Let's lift that leg once more. Get it nice and long. And we're pulsing here for 10, 9, 8. I know you're on fire. I am too. We can do this. We're doing it together. 3. You guys are amazing. 2 and 1. Foot flexes, knee to the shoulder. And we extend. Knee bends. And extend. Picture the heel extending behind you on a diagonal. So towards the back corner of your mat. We bend that knee, bringing it as close as we can, and extend. And we're trying to keep the body super stable. We extend. It's just our leg that's moving. Couple more. Bend and extend. We're almost there. For 2. And 1. Let's extend that leg, point those toes, and we're drawing nice little circles in one direction. Leg is super long, glute is on fire. Our last little bit, we got it. 3, 2, and 1. Switching directions. We have, let's say 7 counts here. For 6, our leg is growing out as we circle, body super still. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flex that foot and we point. 4, we can do it. For 3, for 2, and 1. Lower that leg down. Amazing work, you guys. Feel free to roll out that glute, maybe a little child's pose before moving on to the next side. Let's meet in our tabletop. If our wrists are starting to get a little bit tired, option to lower onto the forearms. You'll still work the glutes out. Amazing. Left leg extends, toes are pointed. We lift, 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 flex that foot, push the wall away, point, and lower. We have 6 more. We lift, press, point. As we point, the leg lengthens and lowers back down. Moving in your own timing. You can slow it down if you'd like. And remember, we're really lifting that navel up to the spine, and we're rolling the left hip down so it's in line with the right. Our body is super stable. We're moving the leg with the left glute. Nice and controlled, you guys. We have 1 more lift and lower. Nice and slow. And let's lift that leg up, flex the foot, heel towards the bum. We're moving through 10, extend. For 9, let's angle that knee in so it's internally rotating. It has a habit of opening up, and this will allow us to really activate that glute a little bit more. We have 7. Really flex and press away at the end of the movement. For 6, we're almost there. Moving through honey, moving slow. For 5, let's lift that navel up. Nice strong core. For 3, we got it. For 2, and last 1. Knee taps down and we stamp that heel up to the ceiling. For 9, we lift. If you want a little bit more, just hover the knee above the earth instead of placing any weight on it. For 6 and 5. 1 continuous movement. For 4, 3, flexed foot. For 2, and 1. Last one, we got it, and we're pulsing to the sky. For 10, 9, last little effort, you guys, we got this. 5, for 4, a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1. Extend that leg, pointing toes and lower. We're lowering onto the right forearm, light on left fingertips, and that left hip rolls open. We lift that leg to the sky and we lower. We have 9. We lift, lift, lift. It extends and we lower. Our spine is in one straight line, neck in line with the spine. We have 7. Nice and slow, you guys. Moving with control like it's one continuous movement. We have 5. We're almost there. Let's draw the navel to the spine, keeping the core turned on. For 3, our leg is moving in isolation. That left glute is really lifting the leg. Last one, and we're keeping the leg up and pulsing for 10. 9, leg is lengthening. Toes are pointed, or they can flex if you'd like. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We flex the foot, knee towards the left shoulder, nice and slow, and we extend. We have 9. Pretend you're sliding that knee across a surface, across a table, so it stays nice and high. 8 more to go. Really push that foot away, push that heel to the back corner of the mat. Toes can be flexed or pointed, whatever feels more natural to you. We have 7. We're moving with control. We're moving super slow, and let's really try to keep that knee and that leg up. Focus on that sliding motion. For 5, we're almost there. We're in this together. If your glute is burning, mine is too. Last 2. Last 1. Let's make it the best, you guys. Come on. Beautiful work, you guys. Let's point those toes and make tiny circles with control. We have 5, 4, we're almost done. 3, get that leg up. For 2, and 1. We're going to switch directions. For 5, 4, left glute will get a break in 1 second. 2, leg extends, and 1. We flex, point, flex, point. One more time. Hold, 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 leg extends, and we release, child's pose. Amazing job, you guys. And now we can rest and stretch it all out. Child's pose, knees together, gently hugging the legs and swaying side to side. This should feel really nice, a little bit of glute release, because we certainly work those glutes today. Let's roll on up, take a big inhale, stretch those arms to the sky, gaze lifts. Exhale, they release by our side. Inhale, arms to sky, we stretch, maybe grow up and over into a back bend. Exhale, left arm lowers, right arm reaches, nice side body stretch. Back through center and to the other side. Shifting onto our bum, planting our feet down in front of us, reaching those arms forward, slight little round in the spine. We're going to lower as slow as we can, turning on that core, tiny little bit of core work for 3, 2, and 1. Knees come to the chest, gentle sway side to side. Breathing deeply and slowly. Left leg extends, right knee stays into the chest, and you can gently sway that leg from side to side. It opens up, externally rotating, and then it crosses over the body, just moving in your own timing. Extend that right leg to the sky, arms overhead. Left leg lifts to meet the right. We're flexing and pointing. Low back imprints into the earth for 3, 2, 1. Finishing on a point, and we slowly lower those legs all the way down. Beautiful. Coming into our figure 4 or pigeon on our back, left foot grounds down, right foot crosses over top the left thigh, and we catch behind the left thigh or in front of the shin, gently pulling our legs towards our body or swaying side to side, getting a nice deep stretch in that right glute. Slow exhale through the mouth is always welcome as we cool down. Right leg crosses over top the left, and we lower legs to the left, body twist to the right. You can also stack the knees here. Breathing nice and deeply in this lovely little twist. Legs come through center, right leg extends, left knee to chest. Gentle sway, opening up that hip, and then crossing it over the body. Maybe even syncing up our movement with our breath. Inhale to open, and exhale as we cross. Left leg extends to sky, arms overhead. Right leg lifts, and we're lifting those toes up to the sky. The pelvis lifts just an inch off of the mat, getting into those low abs for 3. For 2, very subtle, and 1. Point those toes and nice slow lower all the way down to the earth. Low back presses into the earth. Coming into our glute stretch on the other side, left foot crosses over the right thigh. We catch the thigh or the shin and gently traction those legs towards the body. Taking a gentle sway side to side can also feel super nice, and we'll be feeling that nice deep stretch in our left glute. Left leg crosses over top the right. We lower to the right, body twist to the left. Taking some nice slow breaths here as we inhale, our belly expands. And slow exhale, belly button to spine. Gently guiding our legs through center and making our way to happy baby, catching the sides or tops of the feet. If this feels a little bit far away, you can just support your legs behind the calves. Gentle sway side to side, opening up those hips. One final stretch, legs to the sky, arms overhead, and let's roll up to a seat. Get into a nice comfy seat. We'll just take a moment here to finish our class with some love and some presence. Sitting with a nice tall spine, shoulders relax away from the ears, face softens. Taking a moment in stillness to connect with our breath and to give ourselves a little bit of love and gratitude for doing something good for our body today. Place one hand over your heart, followed by the other. You are all done. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.